All right, let's do the Who Win of the Week.
Okay, I remember it this time too.
Thanks for letting me know. You did the thing. I
didn't
remember it, just say it. That's my whole thing.
Okay. The Who the Who Would Win of the Week this week is Bart Simpson versus Bugs Bunny. To me, yeah, that's what we decided.
I know. I was looking to see if you had your Bart Simpson hat on.
I do. I have my Bart Simpson hat on. That's why I thought of him today. I just
that's
looked
all,
in the mirror.
folks. Is that Bugs?
That's Porky Pig.
Fuck.
To me, this is
my whole argument.
To me, this is this is two like tricksters, two pranksters going at it, because that's really what Bugs Bunny is and what Bart Simpson is.
Yes,
with the slingshot and stuff. I feel like though, Bugs Bunny's got this one. I feel like Bugs Bunny's gonna outsmart Bart at his own game. Like let's say Bugs Bunny digs a hole and Bart drops a firecracker down it. We know Bugs Bunny's that hole is gonna he's gonna come up from a different hole and be like, "What are you looking at?" And then that firecracker is gonna explode in Bart Simpson's face.
Can I ask a question? What version of reality are we in? Are we in a Bugs Bunny reality or are we in a Bart Simpson reality?
I think I'm going to say Bugs Bunny. I mean, I think they're pretty similar. They're both cartoons. And, if you look at The Simpsons and you see, for example, Homer falling down Springfield Gorge and getting, beat up, but he still lives and stuff. Like, the cartoon violence aspect exists in both these worlds where, you can suffer a lot and still be fine. However, nobody can bounce back from an explosion, being shot in the face, having an anvil dropped on them, a piano. Nobody bounces back from critical injury like a Looney Tune. The Simpsons are going to be fine. Any Simpsons character, like Bart Simpson, will live. But you see the Simpsons go to the hospital all the time. Dr. Hibbert is a staple of that show. There's no Looney Tune hospitals.
Well, that's why I started asking the question, because Bugs Bunny's pranks are a lot less sinister than Bart's, but in Bart's universe, they would inflict a lot more damage.
Sure.
Like, Bugs Bunny's dropping a piano on somebody because it's funny, knowing that person's going to be okay getting hit by it. They're just going to be flat for a couple minutes.
Right.
And then they'll sprout back up.
Can you imagine Bugs Bunny coming into our world and pulling that same stuff? But he has no idea. Like, he thinks that he drops an anvil on someone thinking they're going to be fine, but then they fucking explode and their family sees their brains. That's why, and Bugs is like, shit.
If Bugs Bunny is in a Simpsons reality, here's the somewhat less sinister pranks are going to inflict a lot less damage, whereas Bart's more sinister pranks in Bugs Bunny's universe are going to inflict zero damage. Like, the slingshot's not going to do a thing.
The thing about this whole component of whose universe and stuff is I feel like Bugs Bunny, specifically that character, no matter what universe he's in, it all kind of manipulates around him. He's always able to do his regular stuff.
Can I tell you, I know exactly how this fight would go.
Okay.
And it would be over before it started, because what would happen would be they would tell Bart, hey, you got to be at the Octagon at 6 o'clock or whatever. Bart would walk out of the house at 5:30, jump on his skateboard, go to where he thought the Octagon was, and he would see the Octagon with the open door, and he would go to skateboard right into it, but it would actually be a brick wall that was painted to look like the Octagon with an open door, and he would run into it, and then he would be concussed, and Bugs wins the fight before Bart even steps into the ring.
So the thing, Bugs Bunny is extremely smart, extremely talented, and I don't have a third thing. But he is both of those. Yeah, and we've got to give him the credit for that.
He's creative in the way that he's a creative trickster.
He really knows how to use everything in his environment to his advantage. He can come up with a disguise very quickly, which is something I think Bart would fall for.
No, I don't think so. Because Bugs Bunny does come up with disguises quickly, but usually his rabbit ears are obviously still sticking in his first feet.
You know that thing where Bugs Bunny's being chased and then he runs to hide in a barber shop and then the guy chasing him runs in and Bugs Bunny suddenly is dressed like the barber and the guy thinks he's the barber and puts him in the barber.
And he points that way.
That would work on Bart.
See, I don't know if it would.
I am almost.
Either way, I'll tell you right now, I'm taking Bugs Bunny.
It's still Bugs, yeah.
I don't know if that would work though.
I think that would definitely work on. I think
You're taking Bugs?
I am taking Bugs. I think Bugs is the ultimate trickster god. Bart Simpson is really gonna he's gonna get himself learned.
Yeah, and Bugs would be hard to kill. Like I think I've seen Bugs Bunny get his skin ripped off before.
Yeah, something like that.
And still be fine. And again,
just everything.
He just gets flat or like long or like bent.
Yeah.
But then he just snaps back into form.
Yeah, he's unkillable.
Yeah. Like if Bart took a slingshot and hit Bugs right in the stomach, he might
like boing.
Well, no, he might like really bend
That's what
back,
I said. That's what I just.
Like,
that's what boing
do one of
is.
these.
But then it would shoot the
it would shoot it
pellet
back at Bart. Yeah.
and Bart Simpson would choke on it, choke to death, and that's how this fight would go. It'd be a fun cartoon fight, though.
I'm taking Bugs.
Based on this conversation, it's interesting to me because we only ever talk about it at the beginning, like right after we do it. But the who would win tournament,
yeah,
I
the
think
tournament of champions, Bugs could make a run. I was thinking the same thing, Andy. I was thinking the same thing. Vote on that on Instagram on Friday. Who would win the week, Bugs versus Bart?